Good afternoon, DC Universe Online. This is Zephyl, and these are my thoughts since Game Update 47 went live yesterday. Now, one of the first things that you're going to see is that my CR has increased. When I last played before the update, my CR was 97, and that was modded, and I was trying so very hard to get those last 3 points. With the percentages based system of the update 47, that bumped my CR up the final 3 points, making me now tier 6 by my bootstraps. Now, another thing that you probably noticed once you logged in, it didn't happen on all of my characters. It happened on my main, Zephyl. It also happened on Saxana, my Druid style character. They loaded into the game after the update with a CR of 0. I had to take off all the items, and then when I put him back on, that's how I got to see his CR go up to 100. So that might be something that you might encounter when you first load the game afterwards. Now, the biggest change with this update is combat scaling. I think there's still some work that needs to be done, but all in all, it has improved the game experience. Before the update, Bizarro was a group fight, even at CR 97. After the update, it was just fun. Other people just kind of like jumped on him, and Bizarro had a love fest because we beat him down repeatedly. Later on today, I intend to go to Central City because I actually need those bounties for more skill points. Going back to the Metropolis and the Gotham bounties, Bizarro, Solomon Grundy didn't just lay down and die because I was CR 100. It was still a fight. Solomon Grundy did do his incredible knockback attack, as did Clayface, but it was not in question. I had to kind of use my shield, and use my rotation, but I saw their bar steadily go down. That's the positive of the update. Tier 5, on the other hand, first I went to solo out in the Wastelands, doing where you had to defeat one of the minions to get like the boss minion, who's only a CR 96. I should be able to take his lunch money. And I did not take his lunch money. I used my sidekick. I used my orbital strike. Now, one difference though. Last night, I did not unlock all of my boost. I just went with the standard armament. Since then, I spent all 7 of my marks of victory, so that these are now active. That little heal would have came in handy. Escalating might. So I'm going to go back out there and try him again. Alright, and the last thing that I'm going to bring up, you notice that even though I only received 7 marks of victories, but if you do the star attraction for today, even if it's tier 1, you get a mark of victory. So I went and did Gorilla Grodd, and I did the containment facility for the Justice League. I kind of enjoyed it. I just went through and beat everything down. And at the end of it, and we also made the speed feed for both of them. I didn't need the Gorilla Grodd dual speed feed, but I did need the Justice League speed feed, so that was kind of cool. But that's how I got these 2 marks of victories. You also get marks of victory when you go through the funhouse each day. So it just gives you extra incentive to log on just to run the funhouse at least. We also did Trigon's Prison last night. Well, we didn't complete it. We ended at the Avatar of Sin. My CR was 100. I didn't have my boost on with me. The highest level CR was 116. The 4, we would have ruled. Even the Gotham Ghost, Martha, they were tough. It took us a while to take them down. And this is even though it was a pug, we actually started using teamwork and working together. It was that challenging. And then after the CR 116 went down, and I was the last one standing because shield is a distance attack, we just kind of called it after 3 deaths. But hopefully that will be looked at. But I am happy that the daily rewards gives marks of victory, because that way I can still work on my character, even though I would not be going into tier 6 content until I get better armor and some more skill points. But overall, I like the update. I like the feeling of power of yes. And I am curious because, as I said, it only cost him 7 marks of victory to open this up. Now my other characters, I barely did the upgrades, but the boosts, they have to spend a whole lot more marks of victory to get this. So it was beneficial to have unlocked this prior to the update. I just hadn't paid the rent. And, I haven't done anything too challenging this day so far, but I do see the benefit of it. I might do a follow-up to this after some more play with my full power, just to see. And I'm going to go back to my main build, which is the standard controller. I like the Kryptonian, but my standard controller gives me more power. This is still more fun to play because I changed the build, adding the energy shield, which is just sheer damage, but it fits the character because even though he's still using the shield, he's more in your face type. He doesn't like doing the range attacks. Alright, take care, enjoy game update.